Hi everyone, Brett here, Altitude Scale Modeling, Newsflash number 5. 5. This time I think I got it right. Dun, 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 dun. 5. 5. The world is in a crazy place right now. Now more than ever, it's the perfect time to be modeling. Spend time alone. You won't get sick. You won't get in a riot. I do believe in peaceful protests. We had some in Leadville. I posted it on my Facebook page. But peaceful. Then come home and model. Because it's the most relaxing thing you could do. Unless you're working with a ton of PE. So in this news flash, we've got a whole stack of things that I've gotten in, including this one, the clank of whiskey bottles. Uncle Nearest. Read the story of Uncle Nearest. Him and Jack Daniels created the Tennessee process, Lincoln County process, together. A slave and a young white man together created whiskey. And both are working together to incorporate that history into whiskey. Anyway, on to more positive things. So, what we got going on? Should we start with the kits? All right. Salvino JR is making great old style NASCAR kits. This is one of their newest ones. Pontiac 2+2, Rusty Wallace, all guard car. Beautiful color scheme, beautiful decals, beautiful kit. Looks good. Here's some of their other ones if you're into old NASCAR kits. Some of them, actually there's none on here, but the two Donnie Allison ones already sold out. And I believe the Gray Ghost is coming close to selling out. Beautiful kits, if you like your NASCAR. They are old monogram mostly, but they did redo a lot of this body back here for the window, the nose part. On their website, you'll see. And continuing with cars, I got this in from the UK, from PM Models, BMW M6, special edition for commemorative edition for legendary team principal Charlie Lamb. All right, reading it upside down. Yep, Charlie Lamb. Good looking kit, good looking car. Plus, I believe SK Decals and a few other are making special decals for this kit. Good looking kit, good looking box art. Let's stick around to one more vehicle. Actually, there's a bunch more vehicles. This one from Fujimi, something I hadn't really thought of before, but it's an interesting looking subject. 1/24 scale. Japanese dump truck. Pretty much all of it is in Japanese, so I can't translate it for you. But doesn't that look cool too? Probably be expensive. But it's a good looking one I'd like to get sometime. We're hauling around classic. I don't build a lot of Japanese import cars, so it'll probably be a waste. But I just thought that looked pretty cool and be something fun to build. From Fujimi. Look for an upcoming sprue review on that kit. Hasegawa. Done something we've talked about for a long time. Someone needed to do. Construction equipment. A vibratory combine roller or steamroller. If you've ever seen a good horror movie, or even a bad one like Maximum Overdrive, you see someone get run over with these, it's like rolling up a tube of toothpaste. Not pretty. This would be great for a zombie diorama, wouldn't it? And I got some zombie figures on the way. I like that idea. And along the same lines, you've got the excavator. Again, some nice diorama possibilities. Like the look of it. Sprue reviews upcoming for both of those. I guess we're going to move away from vehicles for a little bit and go to the Focke-Wulf Tribeflugel What If series. This includes the launch platform, or boarding ladder as they're calling it. I guess it is not a really launch platform, it's a boarding ladder. But since it's all what if, it can be whatever you want it to be. 1/35th scale, I'm not into what ifs much, and this has got Japanese markings on it and Japanese colors on it, which is kind of cool. There's all the schemes you get, which are Swiss, German, Japanese, and Romanian. Romanian, Swiss, German, Japanese. Pretty cool to get all those other schemes. Mini art catalog. Haven't opened it yet. Into some armor. The Turan for Sharir, early type, with a dozer blade with a big old blockade thing on the front of it. I'm glad I'm not living in a place where they're going to be knocking down my walls with something like this. This is the non-interior kit version because the dozer blade is extra. This thing is heavy. Heavy kit. Heavy. Decal sheet, PE parts. This is not a toy. Again, great box art. Great box art. Hasegawa has been having this thing with issuing girl figures with their kits. Now they're doing it with military ones too. So you get this quarter-ton 4x4 utility truck, which essentially is a Jeep they don't have a license for, with blonde girl figure in a bikini wearing the army hat. There's also one of these with a girl dressed kind of like a Nazi soldier that's bringing a little bit of controversy. So, I mean, the casting doesn't look too bad. I don't know how you'll be able to see it. But, looks like you can pose a leg and an arm and her heel. I don't know why. I guess it's a big thing in Japan. But I bought it. Vallum. I've been trying to get these for a long time, and they finally came into one of my distributors. The BN2 48 scale Islander. I wanted it so bad. I got one scheme, and I got two schemes, and I got three schemes. This one, British Airways. This one, Israeli. I've just known that from the star and the camouflage, because I love that camouflage. This one, there's one more too. This one, doesn't say what it is. But I like the colors. The colors. There's one more of these that I didn't bring up. So there are 4 total. Again, good looking kits. Right field models. The Panzer IV. Right field models have been doing some nice stuff. I like the scheme, especially this one. This one here. Although classic German gray, I can go wrong. Which is this one. This one. Good looking right field models kit. Zvezda. Finally brought out the 48 scale Hind that I had to get from the UK again, PM Models. But I haven't found it in the US yet. None of my distributors have it, so it's nothing I can sell in the store until the distributors get it. I've heard mixed things about this, especially the interior, which is no detail at all, but there is a special edition interior set you can get. I may or may not do a review on this because there's been 2 done already that are pretty extensive. But it's going to be the best Hind you can get in 48 scale. No doubt about that. This one, I also had to import from the UK while I wait for the distributors to get it because we all know how big an Iron Maiden fan I am. So I got one. It did come with the paint and the glue. These are the paints. I won't be using, but I will use the contact to cement. Eddie figure. 2 of them. A seated pilot and a standing pilot. And I'll do a review on this too. Some music just appeared out of nowhere. So what that music was is the actual intro. This is June 13th. They're doing a live thing from Download Festival virtually and Iron Maiden's on it, which that was my reminder that it's about to start. Pretty good timing how I hold up Iron Maiden and that music started, huh? And how cool does that look? AFB Club King Cobra gun truck. A Bradley mounted on the back of the gun truck. Look at that. Bradley without the tracks, mounted on the back of a gun truck. Or mounted on the back of it is a gun truck. It was mounted on the back of, I can never remember what it's called, an M54. How cool does that look? That looking cool. So yeah, I had to get it. It's gonna be mean. Mean. Something y'all have been waiting for that's now pretty well hard to find anywhere. Dun-dun. Wine, Women, and Song. B26 from Hasegawa. Beautiful schemes. Both of my distributors, Stevens and Sprue Brothers, are sold out. I have one coming from the UK as well, so I'll have two of them so I can build two different schemes. I'm trying to get some for the store, but so far, no love. No love. Well, I think that's it of the kits for this week. Tools. Not many tools either. AK released this airbrush purification cup. Put it in your airbrush. And I used it in my Apex with my Stynylrez. And it was great because it filtered out the chunks. And Edward Look. I've been getting some of these. The one that's impressed me a lot is this Tornado one. I'm not a tornado expert, but that looks pretty good to me. One of you tornado experts can chime in. I got me some sandbags for a diorama. I got me a welder for a diorama. And what I've been working on, you saw this in the last news flash, my 72nd A10. This is where I am now. I'm getting ready to finish painting the camo scheme, which is gray over gray. But it went together really well for an Italeri kit, or Italeri, depending where you're from. I do have Edward Maverick missiles that are going on it. And I do have Master Models turn metal gun barrel that's going on it. But I think it's turned out really well. I never built the 72nd A10. I just built 48s. And you know, there's the seam line here took care of really nice. There's one here that I'm going to have to work on where the wings join the fuselage. But other than that, it's gone together really well. I'm impressed. And for the C500 building a NASCAR kit, there's the engine, detailed up, ready to go. I'm not going to do a lot of detail. I have the roll cage and start of the interior done. I have the black primer down. Remember, it gets the Donnie Allison decals. Now I did this because I'm going to cut the decals and use them as the mask to separate the, can't really see it there, but part black and part white. I think it runs along the stripe there. So I copied it so I can use that as a mask. It's going together really well. Scott and I are still working on this monster Blackhawk. Here's where I am now. Interior done. This part not attached. Okay. Pretty much the interior is done. Still a few things to do, but it's getting there. It's been a nice going together well. I've heard bad things about it, but so far, nothing that a little work won't take. And I've got AK Gen 3, the full range in my store that will be for sale soon. Plus, as I mentioned in my last video, I got a new modeling product that I'm going to be carrying in the store. I got it in 2 weeks ago. However, I had so many pre-orders on it that I'm pretty much sold out of all of it, so I don't want to announce it because I have to put in a new order. So they know who they are, and they're giving me another pricing list with their new products. It sold really well. I was happy. But that's because I told everyone I was getting it, so I didn't get put it on the site. I just sold it to everybody who I knew, and now I'm out. So, the whiskey of the Newsflash, I just got in. You ever see Tombstone, Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer? Great movie. Anyway, you gonna skin that smoke wagon or whistle Dixie? Smoke wagon. Uncut, unfiltered, straight bourbon whiskey from Las Vegas. 56.8% alcohol, which if you do your math, I'm pretty sure is 114.6 proof. 113.6 proof. Barrel strength. Uncut, unfiltered, unopened. Because I will be trying this tonight. I do not drink during the day because I have responsibility. So, that's the whiskey of the day. The band of the day is Def Leppard, but Prince is on June. Those of you who like Prince. And I think we're about good. I'm looking around to see if there's anything I missed. It doesn't look like there is. Okay then. Let's just call it quits right here. Thanks for tuning in to Newsflash number 5. Go buy some modeling stuff. Go sit down and build some modeling stuff. Support your local modelers, modeling shops, hobby shops, because they've been closed a lot through all this. Unfortunate that mine's in my hardware store, and the hardware store is essential, as you all know, and has been very busy. Oh, I guess that's the cat telling me it's time to go. Say bye, kitty. Say bye, kitty.